If you're a stay-at-home parent who hasn't made the leap into becoming an online teacher yet because you're worried you won't be a good one because you don't have traditional experience or a relevant degree, then stick around because I have 5 reasons why you will be one even without those things. Hey, I'm online teacher Allison from onlineteacherallison.com, where stay-at-home parents learn how to teach online so they can earn an income from home. And I thought for today's video, it would be fun to bring back my cold coffee chat series from forever ago, where we talk over cold coffee that's gone cold because, kids. But this time the coffee's intentionally cold, half drank already through my first class of the day. And I'm really excited for this. I'm super bummed about this because my milk frother broke. So if you have an excellent milk frother, let me know, because mine was 1, not very old, and 2, not very used. The only time I froth milk at home is in the warm months. So anyways, I'm off topic. Let's get going. Make sure you stick around to the end too, because I have the most formal tip at the end. It's also kind of a bonus. All right. Okay. Reason number 1 why you will be a great online teacher, even if you're not formally trained, is because you have a heart for kids or a heart for teaching. So having the heart for this is a big factor. So I teach primarily children, so that's where I head. And I just have a heart for kids. I really think they are the future, and that they really just need the love poured into them. And as an online teacher, I have the freedom to pour love into them as they need it in the classroom. So even if they are an ESL student on a platform with pre-made lessons, I can bring fun things in just for them, because I'm not trying to appeal to the masses of a giant classroom. If they like dinosaurs, then I'm bringing dinosaurs. If they like flowers, then I'm bringing some floral things. So whatever it is they like, I'm going to go raid what I've got to make class more fun for them. Don't mind that one. So if you're on the adult side, if you have a heart for teaching, then it's going to come across in your lessons. And this is actually for both, because you have the passion for it, you have the energy for it, and you love what you do, and it just comes across in your normal lessons without even having to try. So having the heart for this is really 90% of the battle. All right, reason number 2 why you will make a great online teacher is that the lessons are provided for you. I'm a firm believer that if you have absolutely no experience, then you should probably start where lessons are provided for you, because one of the major hurdles is lesson planning if you don't know what you're doing. And this just takes that hurdle away and lets you focus on your lesson delivery, how you will sit in front of that camera and talk to that student. And it lets you really have the time to figure out who you are as an online teacher. So once you do, you can embed that into lessons you create without having to retweak it over and over while you're figuring yourself out as a teacher. So lessons that are provided are really very foolproof. They give you the slides, they tell you what you're supposed to do on the slides, and a lot of platforms provide quick, short trainings to make sure you know what's expected of you and how they want teachers to kind of conduct their classes. Where is that? So, for example, with VIP Kid, we would do something simple. We would learn the vocabulary word like pen, and we'd practice the word in isolation on its own. And that's just the word pen is there with a picture of a pen. And all you have to do is practice saying pen, pen, pen. And you would listen for the pronunciation. You would make sure they're saying it right. And one way I like to bring things in and make things more fun is to ask them to find a pen. They're sitting at a desk usually, or they go to school, their backpack's close by, so they can find a pen. And then the next few slides would be practicing it in a sentence. This is a pen. This is a pen. And one way you can make it more fun for students that don't know is bring in some other things like this. This is not a pen. And you have fun with that, finding things that are not a pen. And then you go back, what is this? And let them say, this is a pen, or it is a pen. That way you can bring things that are really fun. So if my student was into singing, I could use my microphone. If they're into dinosaurs, I bring out my dinosaur. Is this a pen? this is not a pen. So that's a way you can really have fun with the lessons that are provided, and it's really foolproof. So if you don't want to have fun with it first, then don't, because I sure didn't. I remember being so nervous about my pacing and wanting to make sure I really finished up the lesson on time. And once you kind of get the feel of that and the feel of your student, that's when you can bring in the extras. So reason number three why you will make a great online teacher is you are already a teacher. You're a stay-at-home parent, just like me probably. And if you're not, you might have kids, I'm willing to guess. And odds are you've taught them something, because your baby did not come to you knowing how to talk. If you birthed your child, if you made your child from absolute scratch, if you met your child from the very beginning, they didn't come to you knowing how to talk. They came to you knowing how to cry and eat and sleep and go to the bathroom. Like, that's it. That's all they do. If you met your kid later and they know how to talk and eat and sleep and do all the basic human things, I'm sure you still taught them. Did you teach them the alphabet? Did you teach them letter sounds? Did you teach them what something is called? Did you teach them a life lesson by putting it into simple terms that they could understand? Then you've taught your kid, your grandkid, your niece, your nephew. I am sure no matter who you are, you have taught somebody something, even if it's not a kid. But when you are teaching a new language, you have to know how to put it into simple, understandable terms. And I know you do that even if you speak to adults all day. Maybe they don't understand the concept, so you break it down. You've taught somebody something. That's all this is. You can do it. It's having a conversation with them and meeting them where they're at. You're going to make a great teacher. Reason number 4 why you'll make a great online teacher is the desire to be a great online teacher and the desire to make this work. Teaching online is not for the faint of heart. Hours can suck, let's be real. It can be hard to get going. I've showed my story on how long it takes to get going here, where I showed my earnings for my first 6 or 9 months as an online ESL teacher. And I showed you my pitfalls and when I fell on my face because I missed classes and whatnot. You can find all about that here. But I had the desire to keep going because I wanted to stay home with my son, and I didn't let it stop me. Also, I am stubborn as a mule. Ask my husband. So I had the desire to make this work, and I did. If you have the desire to make it work because you're raising your babies and you want to stay home, then you'll probably put the work into it. If you have the desire to make it work because you're semi-retired, but you are bored to tears and you need something to do, then you might make this work. The desire is a lot of the battle because you have to understand and you have to know that even though it's not easy, it's going to be great and the payoff can be fantastic for you. And that's kind of where the heart for teaching and the heart for kids ties into, because you have that desire. And reason number 5, while you'll be a great online teacher, if none of this settled the score for you and you are still not ready to take that leap, then I want to invite you to join my live training. It's not up live yet. I'm actually waiting for a few more things to book out the next month or so before I put it on the calendar and announce it to you. But I do this pretty often. It is a live training that is designed to help you get hired as an online ESL teacher. And if you don't want to teach ESL, these are great strategies that you can still use in non-online ESL classes. But this was made with ESL in mind, and it comes with clips of me in actual classes using the 5 different strategies I teach you how to get hired. And these strategies are simple. You can do them. Anybody can do them. And we really work together and learn how to make you a great online teacher. You will never go into your first class with 0 nerves. That's just not how it works. But start before you're ready, because it does take some time to get hired. It takes some time to get going. So start before you're ready, because if you start now by this summer, I'm pretty confident you're going to have at least a few classes under your belt, if not like way more. And you're going to have a few regulars as well. And I would love to hear back from you and hear how it's going, because that's just the best part of it. So you don't need any formal experience. It is done for you. You are capable. You're a teacher and you just don't know it. You are not meeting standards. You're not meeting state standards. You're the extra. And it's beautiful thing. So I hope this kind of helped give you the confidence that you need. Because again, I believe you're going to make a great online teacher. I can't say it enough. That's the point of these that's the point of these cold coffee chats, is to just pour love and encouragement and confidence into you as best as I can. When you are ready to get started, head on over to onlineteacherallison.com/platform to get matched with the best online teaching platform for you. And if you are interested in that training, as of right now, when I'm recording this and it goes live, you will be put on the wait list. And it's not because it's full, it's just because I don't have a date set yet. Like I said, I'm waiting for some things to schedule out. So if you're interested in that, head over to onlineteacherallison.com/get hired. And you will be notified as soon as I have a date scheduled out and that spots go live. I hope you're having the greatest week ever. I enjoyed not drinking my coffee with you because I got too busy talking. And we will chat soon. Bye.